But you fall by 4 points against Catawba. You fall behind 13 in the first half. You're able to come back, take a lead in the fourth quarter, but they go on a 10-2 run after that. How do you sum up today's game?
I don't know. We came out flat. I was a little concerned with this, to be honest. I mean, the way things played out on Wednesday, maybe I didn't let it go as much as I should have. I don't know if they fed off that or not, but we talked about it in the locker room. You know, we feed off of positive things that happen, whether we're shooting it well or getting stops. And you know, Catawba, give them credit. They came out and they shot the ball well. We shot it as poor as we've shot it in our home gym all year. Catawba gets some credit for that defensively. And it just was one of those things where we kept trying to come back, and never could really get back into the game in the first half. And then we come out in the third quarter. It's much better. We outscore them by 10 in the third quarter. Eventually we get a lead by 1. And then they just made more plays than we did down the stretch. But I think we'd exhausted ourselves a little bit. You know, just trying to come back. Anytime you're doing that, it's exhausting. And so, you know, it's a bad loss at home. And, you know, that's back-to-back. And you know, I hate to say it, but I think some of it's still stemming from the game, the last game that we played.
What was the message in the locker room at halftime? You come out and shoot, I think, 60% in the third quarter. What was the message at the break?
I mean, we just kind of talked about how flat we were. I mean, there was no energy from our side, and you know, Catawba was playing really well and shooting the ball well, and we just didn't. I just don't feel like we answered the call very. I mean, we hung in there a little bit, you know, kept it at 13 at half, and maybe it could have been worse the way we were playing. But they knew that we hadn't played well, we hadn't shot the ball well, and this is our home gym, and we typically do. So they came out in the second half, a little bit more energy, a little bit more fire. The bench was into it more. And in turn, we got stops. That fed us a little bit. We got scores. That fed us. And then it became a good game down the stretch. It's just a situation where, you know, Catawba played a good game. Bree Johnson played a really good game, obviously having 31 points. And, you know, we had a hard time stopping her. And it's unfortunate. You know, we only hit 5 threes, which is unlike us at home. Finally got our percentage up, but not good enough to beat Catawba today.